people are very inventive during these times, you know. I think that's one of the strengths of Montanans and also America is that, you know, stressful times like this a lot of times bring out the best in us and the most creative and makes you proud.
Yeah.
With that, I'd open it up to you to tell us, share us,
sure.
whatever you want.
First, let me say thank you for letting me join you today.
Thank you.
Dr. Jane and Jason, I appreciate it. The top level message I want to communicate is we're going to get through this. We're going to get on the other side of this, and we're doing everything in our power to make sure small businesses, whether it's dentistry or a restaurant or a bar or construction, can get back on their feet. And I think there's really two things that we need to do. One is we've taken the necessary precautions, just as your industry has, to slow the spread.
Yeah.
This is why bars and restaurants are closed. It's why people are avoiding large groups. This is necessary and prudent to do the number one thing, which is to slow the growth so we don't overwhelm the healthcare system. The second thing we need to do is make sure, because this is a government-mandated shutdown for public health reasons, we've essentially, and this is the analogy I've been using, we've essentially pushed the pause button on the economy. And we've done that for dentistry, as you know, in your case, eliminating 90% of your revenue through elective procedures and cleanings and all this sort of stuff. We've told you to shut down your business. The same thing is true of bars and restaurants, the hospitality industry. Virtually every industry where you can't work remotely from home is shut down right now.
Sure.
So from a policy perspective, what we've been looking at in Washington is to make sure that given we've pushed the pause button on the economy, when we get through this virus crisis, and we will get through it, and we go to take our finger off the pause button and push the start button on the economy, that every small business can open back up again and individuals can be kept whole so they can continue on with their lives. It's going to be a different form of normal, but we want to get back to as close to normal as possible. So I want to just share with the folks that are on the line here what we've done so far, what I've been doing. And I just got off a briefing less than an hour ago with House leadership on what's in this Senate bill. And I think it's going to give you some assurance that even though this is a difficult period, we will be able to get through it and get back on our feet. For my part, I've been trying to communicate as much as possible, doing calls like this. I was on with the Montana Chamber Board yesterday. I did a call last week with 50 hospital presidents all over the state of Montana and senior living center directors. I've been talking with small businesses, and the inbound has been pretty high.
Yeah.
And it's necessary because people are scared. There's uncertainty, and they need some assurance. And I would communicate this virus crisis is going to pass. And if we have the right policies in place, businesses and people will be able to get back on their feet.